In this video, we talk about crucial environmental issues in Chile, specifically in the water shortage, invasive species, ocean pollution, and noise pollution. Water shortage. The water crisis is global, and in Chile, the water shortage is increasingly imminent and worrying as the years go by. The effect on the environmental will be the warming of soil and drought, which will directly affect agriculture and water shortage for the consumption of living beings. Some preventive measures proposed by some experts on the subject is human consumption should be prioritized, fostered, and graded, saving culture, promote a more daring policy to face structural drought and generate a new water governance. For example, one cause of the water crisis in Chile is the lack of water management and distribution rating of water use right on the use of chemical in agribusiness.
The invasive species is a topic mostly invisible because not much knowledge about it is very important when we talk about native habitat. The effect causes of environment by invasive species are negative effects on the productive sector, infrastructure, and people, in addition to contributing to the damage of the same living by living interactor from its natural habitat, causing damage to the ecosystem. In Chile, two types of measures are taken to prevent the introduction of species into the country. We are reporting. Avoiding the entry IAS into the country will always be the most cost-efficient option. It is recommended to prevent and carry out rigorous risk analysis before authorizing the entry of a new species into the country, as well as the response quickly when entry or recipient stable image of the exotic species are detected. Post-boarding, it is important to mention several control points: containment, control, eradication, restoration, monitoring. For example, the castor canadiense, when introduced into the land of fire, generate a lot of forest biomass, causing negative effect on carbon capture. And the other invasive species, they are the wild boar, the rabbit, and the yellow-jacket wasp.
About ocean pollution, this is the most important issue for the marine biodiversity of the coast and ocean. The plastic is very dangerous for all species who live here. The effects caused on the environment by marine pollution are enormous, both at the macro and micro level, because not only are the ocean and marine animals affected, but also human beings themselves through the food chain. An important point in Chile is that it has 40% marine protected areas. In addition, the country has 5 reserves plus 8 marine parks where protection is total and extractive activity is prohibited. One measure implemented by Chile were that in joining the International Crusade for Clean Seas, whose objective is to reinforce its measure to reduce pollution levels in the ocean, and is reinforced through the extended producer responsibility law that regulates and obligates producer and importer to analyze the management of their products when they have expired. For example, pollution from the mining, energy, and aquaculture industries wreaks havoc on marine biodiversity, and the tide of plastic also attacks these corners of the world.
The noise pollution is defined as a disturbing zone in the environment that affects the health and the well of human and another living organism. This pollution is very common in the urban city. The effects caused by noise pollution on the environment are one of the most important and difficult to treat due to the quality of being invisible to the human eyes, which prevent them from being treated in the trade entirety. This causes negative effects on the physiology of living things and contribute to exciting or pollution around the world. Maximum global standard for environmental noise level and generate, integrate, coordinate, and binding action with the different state institutions that, in the transversally, they are related and are responsible for the generation, propagation, and control of the noise pollution. Strengthen the management of environmental noise. Science is a law recognized and establish quality layers of environmental noise that protect the health of the population, harm prevention and pollution plans to design and implement or mitigation action and the measures that reduce the population exposure to environmental noise, regulate to level of environmental noise that are generated for the joint emission of the different sources and noise present in territory.